Everyone, it's me, Megs, and I am back. Yes, I am still very much so protective styling with this super cute personality unit with blonde highlights. I think it'll be perfect for fall too. So this is by Remy Forte Hair. This is actually my first time trying this company. Mine did come with a wig cap, and so this is how the hair looks after it's been washed and conditioned. It is the 24-inch highlight blonde balayage full lace, y'all, okay? Body wave hair texture, human hair. So it's human hair in 24 inches. So the wig details do say that it's a blonde highlighted balayage wig, but to me this gives more like a nice golden brown, which I do like a lot. So I feel like the placement was really nice. I do feel like some areas could use a little more blending, but that's a minor thing. So I really do like that this is a pre-plucked lace front closure. Well, it's not a closure, it's lace front, okay, but it's 13 by 4 inches. So I really love that it's pre-plucked, and I do like that. The thing I did notice with this wig, the knots do not appear to be bleached, so that may be something that you may want to do on your own, and then I'm gonna do later for myself. But the lace is pretty nice. I feel like it's great quality. It is on the thicker side, I will say that. So I do love how much parting space I do get, because with my wigs I do love also that I need that adjustable elastic band in the wigs. I feel like that's like crucial now, along with a comb in the back with another adjustable strap in the very back. I don't use the combs, I just use that little clasp there and then slide it into place. It does have in total 4 combs on it though too. I like to take the combs out to get the wig to lay even flatter. So for the lace, because it is a bit light for my complexion, I do use my foundation that I use on my face. So I put that on the lace, and then I am going to apply a little bit of, or add rather, a layer, because I feel like that makes a world of difference when you want to do curls. Now, I'm no professional, okay? I just wanted to add a little in the front, just to kind of like face frame with some curls when I do curl it. So layering really makes a world of difference, I promise. It just makes it lay so much better. And I do like that this wig does have highlights framing the face area too. So I did trim off some of that excess hair at the very bottom because I want my curls to be more full on the ends. So this is a layer that I have framing my face. So I'm very excited about this. So when I do apply my concealer onto my lace frontal, I kind of go heavy with the concealer because I want to also mimic any knots with this unit. So the Studio Finish Concealer by MAC works really well for that for me. And so I am going to use some black eyeshadow on a flat brush and kind of create a parting, a really precise parting. I am going to try other methods in the near future, but I'm just using what I have, girl, okay? So I am going to take, I think this is a 1.5 inch barrel. The exact size of the barrel that I use will be down in the description. I use a Babe Bliss curling iron, and I like to pre-curl my units just to get that curl to set, and it's just much easier to really get the curls all over the head, curling the hair off of your head. So I did this on a wig head, as you can see back there, and so I'm not doing the ball cap method or anything. I am just going to put the cap on, put some foundation on, and then pop this bad boy on. And so far it's fitting really nice and snug, y'all. I really like how comfortable this feels. So I'm just going to start kind of like cutting away at the lace just so I can see a little bit better. So I really like how it's looking so far. I do think for myself I am going to eventually bleach these knots on this unit for myself. So we're going to prepare to kind of like also cut the lace and add a little bit of glue. So I always like to hot comb the very edges just to get that nice and sleek and smooth in back. So if I do decide to glue it, it's going to be a really nice, neat meltdown. Look, I'm not a professional. I'm still learning, and I'm just learning things that work for me. So I'm here to share them with you. So I'm going to use one of my favorite wig grip sprays, and this one is by ORS. And so I'm just going to put a light layer on, and it's running a little bit, but that's okay. And I'm going to use a blow dryer on cool setting to kind of like help me get that glue or wig spray a little tacky. And so I'm just going to add one more light layer to it and let that kind of dry too with the blow dryer to get a little tacky. So I'm just noticing like this method works great for me, and I saw that it worked pretty well for others too. So I'm just kind of taking my time, and I'm getting better with each wig, girl, okay? So yeah, I'm just gonna blow dry that a little bit, and I'm gonna bring that lace down to where I want it. And I'm going to use a comb to push the lace down onto my skin and not my actual hairline, because that's really crucial. You don't want to lose your edges over this. It's not that serious. And I want you to be safe, and I'm trying to be safe too. So I pull it below my actual hairline. And as you can see the wig cap through this because the lace is very transparent, but it's like really, really good quality, y'all. So ball cap method may be for you if you want to wear this more on the long term basis, like days and maybe weeks at a time. I only wear mine for a day or two at a time. So yeah, I'm gonna cut off the rest of the lace, y'all, because I'm actually liking this. And also, y'all, I do not put glue on my sides of my head near my temples or any of that. I just apply a little bit in the very front where people could see most of it. So I'm going to go ahead and curl the very front. And I like to curl in sections in a parted diagonal angle. So I just kind of spray a little of the Sebastian Shaper Plus. And I'm going to curl the curls kind of like going down in like a spiral, but my clamp is going kind of like away from my face. So I just let that sit for a few seconds, and boom, I have that kind of like spiral looking curl that goes downward. And so I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, curling this curl away from my face and making sure that I keep the iron kind of like vertical. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, let that sit for a couple seconds and release. And curling it like this for me allows the curls to lay really, really pretty. I don't want it to be like a crunchy curl. So I'd like to do a nice comb out, and that's why I like using a nice light hold hairspray. The Sebastian Shaper Plus one is really, really good for wigs. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure the very front of the hairline of the lace looks really nice and neat. And so I'm just going to go ahead and make sure the top is laying quite flat too. So this is what I'm talking about. This is my favorite part, is the comb out. And I like to use a wide tooth comb with the units when I have curls like this. And I also like using a smaller barrel because when the curls eventually fall, because curls always do fall, but these held pretty nice, it relieves a really nice pretty wave. So I think also down the line, I think I do want to layer the back just to get those highlights to pop even more. So as you can see with the layer in the front, you can see more of the highlights that is in the wig, and I think that's real cute. So yeah, I love the color. So it's so pretty. So like I said before, I only glued down the very front. I did not glue the sides down because I don't want all that tension on my hairline, my natural hairline. So I'd much rather just put it in a nice safe area. So I'm just going to cut off the excess lace. But I like leaving a little extra lace, so when I do go to reapply it and I do want to use glue, it helps me melt the lace and to push back the hairline how I like it a little bit better. So yeah, this is pretty much how I like to do it. So I'm going to tap on just a little more of the wig grip spray to help blend it a little bit more, to help get that melt for my second round of lace melting with the elastic band that I'm going to put on. So I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of look around, see if there's any areas that need to be combed out. And y'all, I feel like this lace melted really beautifully. I love how the hairline looks. I do see myself doing a little more customizing of the hairline in the very near future, but overall I'm very satisfied with how this turned out. So yeah, y'all, I love this unit. I think it'll be perfect for fall and of course summertime, and anywhere you're gonna go where it's nice and warm. I do love this unit. It's very comfortable to wear, no snagging, and I went to the beach recently with this unit on and it did not gather or tangle in the back or the very ends because the wind was blowing, okay? And it was still very much so cute on. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you do have any questions, feel free to ask me. All details about this unit will be down in the description below. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.